What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 37. Titled The First Homunculi, so I'm guessing we're going to see who the first homunculi was. Last episode, we had all this kind of like Hohenheim revelation type stuff. It looks like he almost pulled some type of blood, philosopher's stone uh, material out of himself and was like praying to maybe past friends of his or something like that, and like sacrifice them into the earth. What that's going to do, what any of that means, absolutely no idea. And what he actually is himself, I don't know. It seems Trisha, I mean the wife, the mom, was aware of at least what he was, or that he wasn't human or anything like that. But he was talking about how like he doesn't age, and since he got this body, it's extended his life. So like what he actually is, I have no idea. Is he himself a homunculi? But if he is, who created him? Like, are him and the father figure like just opposite sides of a coin? Did one create the other? Did somebody create them? Are they the first homunculi that split off into? I have no idea. So I'm sure we're gonna get some of that this episode, hopefully. And then we kind of had what was ever happening up at Briggs with that like warp gate power looking. We didn't really get confirmation on who it was or what it was. I don't know if that sloth, his kind of like internal uh, demon or whatever, because we've all seen them take kind of forms. We've seen Gluttony and his like imperfect portal, and Envy turn into this Stegosaurus type thing. So I don't know what that is that was happening down there, but we'll figure it out. So let's get past the opening. We are pressing play on the episode right now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hell no. Oh yeah, Kimberly as well. Oh man, let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh, and I totally forgot. They're gonna get Winry killed. They're gonna get Winry killed. Oh my god. Oh god. He's over here warping her mind. Oh my god. He's really working her. No, they weren't. Stop this nonsense. He's got her wrapped around his finger. Love her? Yeah. Don't freak out. Did nobody just see this man bounce off the ceiling like a bouncy ball? Spitting out that periodic table. Huh? She just said she was in love with him. She said it. She said it. This is like her dream. Yes, he needs to be upgraded to something like that. I was about to say, you might have just taken that man's head off. Kimberly's been sitting here listening to all this too. Be careful. God. So I feel like the climax of the story is going to happen up here. At least start here. And the fact that Winry is in the line of fire is not good. Because this shit's about to. There's going to be some shit going down between these two. He's going to say some shit. Oh, brother. And we've got these dogs from Central. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. And you guys put her in the line of fire, so. Luckily, this is happening up north, so if there's any chance that they get broken out or anything like that, it would happen here. Okay? I hope they're loyal to her. I hope her men can be trusted because we're gonna need them. Now, what is happening down here, though? Because they put Sloth back down there, correct? But the incident with that warp gate black hole thing happened before they put him down there. So what was that? We need confirmation on that. Who's this chick? The hair. Armstrong family got some deep connects going here. We still need to find out more about that underground John Wick world they had going on. Oh god. Maybe neither of Hohenheim or the father figure were the first homunculites, whatever's going on down here. It's a trap. It's a trap. Why did it why did the shadow retreat? Did it get commanded to what was that? Hmm. What the fuck was that? What the hell? What the hell was that? Was that just Hawkeye feeling paranoid? Why would they show us the exact same? Oh. Oh, fuck off. What the? Anybody gonna help her out? Like, my question is, was this happening in the same time? Was he not just up north? How the hell is he back at Central so quickly? Please don't be so shook that she doesn't try to share this information. That's such a huge piece of information that even if it cost her her life to get that information to Mustang or anybody would be huge. Alright, well, didn't see that coming. Oh god. Why do I feel like Kimberly is such like a side story in what's actually happening? I feel like he's just in the way. Like he's connected to the Scar storyline, so I feel like Scar and him should like handle whatever they need to handle, like out of what's happening here. So can we like remove him? Or maybe he'll play a bigger role on either side, but bingo. Well, this is gonna be weird. Are we gonna get to hear in on? No, Winry, they dragged you in too deep, alright? And now you're stuck. Yeah, no Hmm. It's a little too late for that now. And how did you ever plan to get your bodies back, Al, if you needed the Philosopher's Stone and you knew what it took to get one? Was that the look of like, hey, I know what I'm doing? Yeah. Winry's in so deep she doesn't even know. Duh. I'm curious if the wife is totally oblivious to um what the father and Salim actually are. Is she just oblivious to everything? Yeah, he's over it. Oh God. They need to start plucking off his men one by one. But then we know they're not going to kill anybody. So that's the episode. I wanted to go back and look here. We see what we now know is Salim going, and it looks like he sensed something. Um, I don't know how close in time this is happening here. That Hawkeye showed up at their house. Could have been a couple hours. Could have been 5 minutes. Uh, Either way, the trip to I mean, they're about as far north as north could get for their country. To get all the way back to Central, that's what I'm saying. I don't know the time difference. You could have sent something. Either way, I don't know how Salim travels. If time isn't even anything to him, what he's doing. But the mother, after the mother said what she said, um, and you start putting two and two together, like, all right, does Salim even know that he is not human? But of course, we saw that. He definitely had some kind of like bloodlust thing going here with all these like servants and the mother and the butler. Was he prepared to just like kill her ass in front of everybody? Are they aware of what he is and everybody in that house? They've seen him, do things before. Just pretty much the question is how aware is everybody of like what he is? And I don't even really know what he is as far as like whatever that shadow is. Some like shadow paralysis jutsu stuff he's got going on. But the mother did say that he is biologically connected to Fear Bradley. So and he said he was the first homunculi. So, and he made it seem like he is leagues and bounds ahead of Gluttony and maybe even Fear Bradley as well, because we've seen Pride kind of talk to Fear Bradley at times as though he was kind of giving commands or in charge or asking what his mental state was. So they actually don't. I'm just trying to think like, are they actually biologically related? Because if he was the first homunculi, we know that Fear Bradley wasn't the first. So if he's telling the truth on that, it could have just been a front. But like, why would you even need? I don't know. Maybe they're like, hey, we need to get a kid involved just to make Fear Bradley kind of have his story seem more believable. So instead of us adopting an actual kid and even dealing with that, let's just put a kid in place that we have. We just happen to have the first homunculi. Like, I don't know if the father figure, or like the father figure is above everybody, I'm guessing, of all the homunculi, Salim, all of them. So if Salim was the first one, and then Fear Bradley came way after, because he hasn't been in charge or really for like that long of time. He's been aging and all that kind of stuff. Maybe we needed a kid just to make his family front look better. We'd happen to have a homunculi that's a kid. We'll just say there's adopted. Um, we're saying that maybe Fear Bradley had this son a long time ago. When they got married, he became her like adoptive mother. But because that's the only explanation I can think of. Because if Fear Bradley didn't like biologically have a child, um, I don't think so. Just because given the fact that like unless we're saying a homunculi can, if they conceive a child, can give straight up birth to other homunculus. But the only reason even that could be true. Fear Bradley could have a kid with a regular human female and could come out half human, half homunculi. Sounds pretty great. But the only reason, whether that's true or not, the only reason I don't think it's true is because Salim said he is the first homunculi. So he was before Gluttony, before Fear Bradley, before Sloth and everybody else. So I don't think that Fear Bradley birthed Salim through a different wife, marriage, whatever, and then brought him in as adoption. I just think they just adopted a kid that happened to be in place, somebody that they already knew, X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying? Either way, he said he's the first homunculi. I always thought he was just going to be a straight up regular kid, like used as a hostage to maybe like tug on Fear Bradley's heartstrings later on. But it looks like that's going to not be the case at all. Again, I'm wondering if the mother is aware, or the people around him are aware. Probably not. And then the other question is, does Salim age? Um, because if the mother isn't aware, and the people in the house that are servants and the butlers and people just around Central, and they see Salim year after year, and he's a homunculi, they don't age. Maybe him being the first homunculi, he has exceptions on kind of like how he can, play around with it. Because Fear Bradley's the only one that we've seen kind of age. So if he doesn't age, he's going to stay a kid forever. The mom and people around him are going to keep getting older, but Salim is staying the same size and everything. But again, he's the first homunculi. He makes it seem like his powers are far above beyond what a gluttony or a sloth or an envy could do. Maybe he can control whatever he wants to control. And again, I don't know what his kind of, I don't even know what we're calling their like alternative states. When we see gluttony emerge as like the imperfect portal, when we see envy turn into the dinosaur that we saw, when we see Salim take this like portal shadow state, I don't know what that other form is that they all switch into. But what that power allows him to do, it looks like he can travel pretty much anywhere in the matter of who knows. Or maybe the tunnels allow him, because I'm sure it's been a straight shot. There's tunnels connecting straight to Central. It's just the overall question of like, what is he? What are the limits, or kind of the peaks of his power? What does it allow him to do? And honestly, I just want to have like an episode of where Hohenheim and the father figure just sit down and talk for 30 minutes and just divulge everything and just cross all the T's and dot all the I's on every question I've ever had, because they just keep giving us more and more information this way. And we're trying to connect the dots as we go, but it's definitely a lot. Ed, Al, Winry, who they dragged her. I mean, she's deep now. Not only now is she deep in it, but she's aware of it as well. So is that better? Is that worse? Who knows? She can at least be on the lookout for sketchy things now, maybe, possibly. But they're going to get Scar. Again, like I said, Kimberly just seems to be like in the way. Like I feel like his story doesn't fit to what's like going on, like the purpose of him. I feel like Scar is going to have to be present in the story, so I'm not thinking that Kimberly is going to kill Scar, or really kind of be in the way. So I don't know if they slowly, like, they find Scar, they're gonna get set to kill him, and then they flip and turn on Kimberly and his men and take them over. And I mean, Ed and Al aren't going to kill them because they're not trying to murder, but Scar would or others would. So we'll see kind of how it takes place, what ends up happening with Kimberly's storyline. But I want to say for the most part that was pretty much it. And then we saw the conversation with the little Armstrong faithful flower lady, kind of divulging what had happened up north and like how they need backup and reinforcements from Colonel Mustang. And the people that were down in the tunnel should be coming back up to report to Olivier. And we'll just kind of see when the forces come together what happens, and we'll kind of go from there. But solid stuff. Big revelation there. I wouldn't have put my money on Salim for sure if you had given me money to bet. I figured it was going to be a Hohenheim continuation from last episode when I saw the first homunculi, but interesting. I just want to sit down with the father figure for like 2 or 3 episodes and just have him just rattle off knowledge, which hopefully we get, but we'll see. So I appreciate it, guys. Y'all stay safe out there. Appreciate it. We're going to keep trying to attempt to get 100 likes on every video, and that'll be the goal. So like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,